Hello, everyone. It is I, Rob the Gamer 115, as always, here with Brett. And today, we are going to be talking to one of the many players, I will say, on JKisthebest Season 2 Minecraft the Traitors. I'm excited for this. So, if you have not seen this yet, this is your warning right now to stop watching, go watch this amazing season of Minecraft the Traitors. And then you can listen to us as we talk to one of the final players and perhaps the greatest traitor on the season, TheShinyPepper. Shiny, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I am fantastic after binge watching this whole Minecraft the Traitors over the last 4 days. It's you told us ahead of time that you described this as, if you are a fan of Survivor Gabon, then you will be a fan of this season. And I gotta say, Gabon, me and Brett ranked pretty highly. And I see the comparison.
Yeah, it's a very, very goofy season.
Some of the greatest faithfuls of all time, I might say. They've did a very tremendous job, spoiler alert, of eliminating the traitors. We'll get into it.
Let me see here. By my count, I believe about 9 people were banished, and one of them was a traitor.
That sounds about right.
I'm pretty sure more were banished than killed, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, the first traitor went out episode 3, so it was looking good for half a second.
Well, I'm excited to get into this. So, I guess before we even start on the season, it's worth mentioning, this is Minecraft Season 2 of the Traitors. But you were actually also on Season 1, right, Shiny?
Yes, I was.
So I guess, how did you hear about Season 1? And, how did you end up on Season 1, I guess?
I forget if I, looked up for, Minecraft game show applications, or if, it just came onto my, For You page, but I saw the application video, I filled it out, and I got in.
Right. And, I was going to say, we won't talk a lot about season.
Yeah. I did have a question, though, about, obviously, like Rob just said, we're not going to go too much into Season 1, but, give me just a very small rundown, because, I don't think you did either, Rob. Correct me if I'm wrong. I did not watch Season 1. So I didn't know any of the returnees. I didn't know how you did. So well.
Oh, you there, Brett? Shiny, are you there?
Oh, I'm here.
Alright, looks like we lost Brett. I think he was just saying, hey, y'all good?
Hello. Oh, here we go.
Hey,
that was rude. Yeah. I looked and the little disconnect button thing popped up in the bottom. I was like, oh dang. As I was saying, just give us a little.
Oh no, not again. Breathe, Brett, breathe.
Why do I keep dying? Oh my god! The traitors voted to kill me, and I'm cooked. Hopefully this doesn't keep happening.
Yeah, I hope not. It'd be tragic.
I know we've never had this problem before. But as I was trying to say the last 2 times, give us a quick rundown of what happened in Season 1.
All right,
with you particularly.
Well, it's a bit of a fever dream. I don't remember much of it. I've kind of repressed what happened. There was a couple of people who were a bit of a nuisance. They were being really loud, talking over the host. I actually got a headache from how much they were like talking over and just like disrupting stuff. I wasn't in it for too long. I decided to go on a crusade, getting rid of all these people, whether they were faithful or traitor, and I think I was like the third person banished.
Oh, okay. Hey, a noble mission, though. A noble mission, I must say.
It's a very noble mission. I got a couple of compliments from people on the cast later on saying that that day I was doing God's work.
Okay. So one thing I did want to ask too, and I'm assuming it's probably the same of season one, maybe not. I got a little bit of an answer while watching like the final episode. I think somebody mentioned it being like a couple weeks. How long did it take to film? Like I must like it wasn't all in one day, right?
No. It was done over 2 sessions, 2 Saturdays.
Okay.
Oh,
The first 5 episodes were from session 1, and then episode 6 to 12 was the next Saturday.
Yeah. Okay.
and that's for season 2.
Yeah. Season 1 was done all in one day.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I'm guessing that the split of when the second session started is when Hamish got kicked, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Hamish actually went on vacation, and JK didn't know that. So we kind of just were waiting for them to come back, and then they never did, so we had to kill them off, which
That's wild.
was unfortunate. They were also another returnee from season 1.
Yeah, so I guess let's go into the cast, because there's 21 players here. Who on this cast of season 2 was a returning person from season 1? Obviously yourself, and I know you just said Hamish. I know Venus was, but who else was?
Slishmabish, Jack is Trash, Bowling Miner, and Corvin.
Okay.
So 7 out of 21 were returning from season 1. That's a lot.
Yeah. JK's had a history of not being able to get enough people to play his stuff, which is so unfortunate because he puts in a lot of effort into them. And so with season 2, he just couldn't get enough people, and so he called upon a bunch of people from season 1 to fill out the rest of the cast.
So you get contacted to be on season 2, and I'm guessing you're like, yes, let's actually get to play the game this time, because it sounds like you didn't really make it far the first time.
Yes. Yeah, no. It was round 2. I needed to make myself more known because season 1 I just kind of was there. I was notable for like one round table, and then that's about it. So I really wanted to leave an impact.
So we get so you end up on the season here, and you start to see all the people who were on the season. I always like to ask this of people. Obviously, you knew the people who were on season 1, but besides them, was there anyone else that you knew going into the season?
Yeah. I'm a very words. I've been around the community. I know quite a few people. I especially knew a guy. I don't know if you noticed him in the season, but his name was Dr. Frog.
Oh.
Me and him were very close friends, and I was happy to see him on the cast, because I know he's a really good character. I'd also previously met Galaxy Wolf, Hero, I forget who else. I'd heard of Jervy and seen him on different Minecraft survivors, but this was like my first time meeting him in person.
Out of curiosity, what about Spy? Are you familiar with Spy?
No, actually, that was my first interaction with Spy.
Oh, okay. I only ask because Spy is someone I know, so. Yeah. All right. Something I was very confused by, And it's really funny given, how you came to the podcast today. But every time I'd seen you in a Minecraft Survivor thing, you've always had this distinct Minecraft skin. And the best I can describe it is, are you familiar with the Pokemon Scovillain?
Unfortunately, I am not. I don't know much about
Really?
Pokemon.
I know what she's talking about, Rob. Don't worry, I know what she's talking about.
Hang on. I'm sending you a link to this Pokemon right now because I'm genuinely shocked that I'm now learning you don't know about Scovillain, given what your Minecraft skin usually is. But what I was gonna say is usually you have this like red and green pepper based skin, and for this season you had like a black and white, a grayed out version. I was curious why the grayed out version.
Oh yeah. Every once in a while I'll like change my skin. I'll be consistently wearing the same skin, and then I'll like go to like a different version of the skin. And yeah, I was just looking on like I believe it was Name MC, looking at my skin, and then I saw that I could make it like black and white, and I thought that looked cool, so I rocked that for a little bit.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. Can't argue with it. It certainly looked cool, I'll give you that.
Oh, thank you.
I just always like to ask about people's skins because there's usually a fun story behind it. But it never comes up in like edits or anything, so.
Let's see.
Alright. So you get on the season. And I guess, classic first question. What were you hoping to be originally?
I know in the application we were supposed to put like what we wanted to be, and I forget whether I put like traitor or faithful. And it's been so long since that season. I forget what I was wanting to be, but like I just whatever I was going to be, I wanted to do it to the best of my ability.
Okay. So you kind of weren't concerned about what role you had. Just whatever role you had, you wanted to show that you could play the game.
Yeah, I was more concerned with my screen presence than my screen role.
Alright. Fair enough. Alright. With that, I think we're ready to actually dive into the actual season and everything that happens on it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Dun dun dun.
I'm excited.
So, Shiny, do you happen to have a drink near you?
Some seltzer water.
Ooh, is it red or yellow?
It's green.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that color, but, I guess you're told you have to pick up a drink. Was there any reason behind taking a red, or you were just like, whatever, I'll just take whatever I see?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know there was different colors. I just clicked into the brewing stand and clicked one there. I wasn't really paying attention.
I mean, that's perfectly valid. I would have done the same thing. I would have been like, whatever, I don't give a shit. But sure enough, you take one of only 6 red drinks, and congratulations. The first person the traitors kill has to be one of those 6.
Yep.
Yeah, that was great feeling.
I was gonna say, I imagine you hear that and you're like, God damn
it. It was unfortunate, but I was a really last minute cast, so it didn't bother me too much.
You just were like, you know what, I'm playing on borrowed time as it is, so.
Yeah, just need to make these moments count even more now.
Alright. Well, one thing that I always found interesting about the Traitors is that you get a little bit of time where you get to communicate with everyone, and the Traitors have not been chosen yet. Meaning, in theory at least, no one has any reason to be deceptive. So I guess my question is, before the traitors were selected, was there any vibes that you got from specific people, either good or bad? People where you were like, I want to work with you, I want to trust you. People you were like, I don't care if you're faithful or traitor, I want you out.
I don't think there was like any bad vibes that I had, but this was like my first time meeting the Jervy Reyes, and I was like kind of intrigued to see what he was like, and he seemed pretty chill. And so that's like I think the only vibe I really had was like, oh, this Jervy guy's pretty cool.
Okay, fair enough. So we get to the selection ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
And, you are not chosen to be a traitor. But apparently a Discord ping goes off.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Alright. Let's get into at least the beginning part of Discord Gate, or whatever you want to call it.
Discord ping gate.
One of the most ridiculous things I've ever had to listen to in a Minecraft Survivor, by the way.
Yeah. So I know in the actual episode, it JK doesn't show that it happens, but on JK was explaining to me why he didn't put it in was that like he didn't even hear the Discord notification on his side. Like he didn't know it happened until like after the season.
That's awesome.
Like, and like, do you want me to just go like fully into like what happened?
Oh, you may as well.
All right. So yeah, JK was like explaining how he's gonna DM the traitors in Discord a T if they're on the traitors, and I forget who said it, but someone said it would be really funny if someone just got a Discord notification. And then the man, the myth, the legend, Dr. Frog, pulled up on his phone a Discord notification sound and then played it into his microphone during the traitors selection. And somehow Bowling Miner's mic was lit up when he did that. So Bowling just got completely framed for the Discord notification.
You know what my favorite thing about this is like, this doesn't really come up at all at any point. But of all the people to do this bit, it's Dr. Frog, who is chosen to be a traitor. Like, if someone saw that it was actually Dr. Frog's mic that it came from, he could have just fucked himself right then and there.
Yeah.
Honestly,
really funny.
Yeah. I don't know. Every time Dr. Frog's in a game show, he's turned up to 11, bro. Like, he is there for a fun time, not a long time.
I mean, I will say, I definitely got that impression with his short yet memorable time on the season.
Yeah.
So, is it like as soon as these sorry, I'm not familiar with the traitors lingo, but like the selection ceremony, for lack of a better term, I guess that is the term. As soon as that's over, are people just like, so that Discord ping, huh?
Yet again, it happened so long ago, I don't remember what happened, but I know like the Discord ping was like heavily talked about. I know I immediately hopped into a call with like Jervy, and like we were discussing the Discord ping and how we for sure saw that it came from Bowling's mic.
Yeah, I mean, because you're not even a traitor yet, so like you're trying to do some investigative work, try to help out the faithfuls.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, from what I remember, a lot of the first episode is just people yapping about this Discord ping. And I'm like, I had to like rewind because like I was like, I didn't even hear it like during the thing, which I mean, it wasn't even like there, right? But I was like, what are people talking about? Everybody's talking about this Discord ping. But it is just such a like knowing that it was an actual planned thing just makes it so much funnier that like I don't know. It just worked so well. Like it could not have worked better as like a, especially because Dr. Frog like is a traitor. I don't know if like he already got the message before that he was a traitor or not. But like just a very hilarious thing to do.
That would actually be a great thing to ask Dr. Frog. Is did they learn they were a traitor and then do the bit, or did they do the bit and then learn they were a traitor?
Yeah.
I have no clue. Though, even though it's not in the episode, Swish, who was playing in the season, she uploaded episodes of her POV, and
Ooh.
which it adds a lot of context to things that weren't put in the season. And you can hear the Discord notification on Swish's
Oh my
episode.
gosh.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay. And then I love the idea that some people are like in the firm, oh, it was bowling camp because someone, I don't even remember who it was, someone saw bowling's icon light up green. But then there's someone else, again, there's so many people, there's 21 different people, hard to keep track at the beginning.
Oh yeah,
but
for
there's
sure.
Someone else who's like, I know bowling. They are always on Do Not Disturb. This is literally impossible for them to be having a Discord notification.
I do remember that. Yeah.
And it's like, what do you do in that case, you know?
Yeah, I believe that was Jack is Trash, and I'm almost certain that he brought that up at the round table. Like,
and just no one cared.
That round table was so just. Is it okay to talk about the round table, like, or is that like jumping ahead too much?
Let's at least go through the first mission and then we can get to the round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which, worth saying, at least these first like 4 missions, I am so confused as to what the fuck y'all were supposed to be doing.
I see. I'll try to explain.
Right. So this first mission, from what I understood, you and your partner had to run and try to find a statement that was true in a field of statements.
Yeah.
But I think what I'm confused about is if you're split into partners, but there's 21 players, wouldn't someone be left out?
Oh yeah. I do believe that Nug was not in the game at that point. Like, Nug joined late into the episode. Like, late. Like, he was like a last minute addition, which, you know, honestly, that would have proven that he was a faithful, but I mean.
Wait, was Nug not around for the first half of the episode?
No, he joined like right before the round table.
Wait, what?
that is crazy. Wait, that is interesting.
Right, wait. Okay. Then, given this information, which is blowing my mind, why did you guys not kill Nug immediately? Just on the basis that it's clearly obvious he's not a traitor.
I mean,
I don't know. Didn't cross my mind.
I will say it works out later on for sure. Other people weren't thinking like Rob is thinking, I guess.
Oh my god. Apparently I'm too big brain for traitors. What the hell is going on here? Oh my god.
This entire cast was like so small brained, me included. Like
we'll get into it. I will say right now that I think out of everyone in the cast, you were the most competent person. And I also will say that I don't know if that means a lot. Like, I don't know. There were a couple other people who were competent at times, but oh boy. So pretty quickly in that first mission, I don't remember who you were partnered with, but you went for the shield like immediately, right?
Yeah.
You were just like, fuck it, I'm not being the first one killed.
Yeah, no, I wanted to stay in a little bit longer, just, you know, like make my mark. I think I was partnered with Llama.
Oh, that's
oh.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I mean, especially being on death row, I mean, it makes sense just like going right for the shield. I mean,
Oh
shoot.
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's also kind of
Especially because, I'm sure we'll mention this throughout this recording. The money isn't real.
no.
Like,
This is also true. This is also
like,
true.
correct me if I'm wrong. You guys weren't playing for any. There was no prize for whoever won.
No.
So, like, yeah, of course I'm gonna go for the shield every chance I get. Why the fuck would I not?
So you say that is funny. We'll get to it later, but there's a distinct argument about people going for shields that gets used. That works.
Look, don't get me started, because I'm gonna fucking lose it on that mission. Because there's no. Why do we care so much about this money that doesn't exist? This isn't real.
The pot, though. We need the pot to go high.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. I think fundamentally the Traitors doesn't work if there's not actual money. I hate to be that person, but
yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really translate well if there's like no monetary value,
no.
and so in a couple challenges, it kind of negates the want to like to do the challenge correctly.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've been taking my bathroom breaks during the challenge. Being like, I don't give a fuck.
I appreciate JK's like commitment to like being like, yes, you're adding money to the pot and all that.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
props for
horsemanship
sure.
is great.
100%. But like, man, if I was there, I'm going for the shield. I'm going for the shield. I don't care about this imaginary money. Like, what are we talking about?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But anyways, we get to that first mission, and then we basically go pretty quickly into the first round table, right?
Yeah, just a little bit of talk time and right into the round table. Or wait.
I think the recruitment happened before the round table, right? I think episode 1.
The recruitment and the murder happened.
Oh, true. The recruitment and the first murder happens. That's
right.
So we get the first night, and two things happen. The first, which probably less to talk about, moldy lettuce is killed.
Yeah.
Any idea as to why that was? I know you weren't part of the decision.
Oh no, I was part of the decision. The recruitment
you
happened
recruited
first.
and then the decision happened. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So then I guess the other thing is that you get recruited. So I guess I brought up moldy lettuce. We'll talk about that, but then I also want to talk about why you ended up being recruited. Well, I guess why was moldy lettuce the first skill?
Well, it just so happens that with me being recruited, 3 of the 6 people on death row happened to be traitors, so they couldn't die. So there was Hamish, Jervy, and Moldy Lettuce left. And immediately right off the bat, Venus was like, I don't want Hamish murdered. Me and Hamish are really good friends. I don't want them out of this game too early. I'm like, okay. Hamish is off the table. And then I'm like, Jervy, he seems to be very loud. He's very commanding. Like, he was immediately talking about, like, the Discord notification. He was taking charge. We can definitely use him to our advantage. We should keep him in.
That's a good read.
Mm-hmm.
And then Moldy Lettuce was just, unfortunately, the other person.
So it was literally by process of elimination.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lettuce.
I know in the next episode, Dr. Frog tries to claim it was all him, but that's just false. That's just not what happened.
Okay, then. And then I guess the other thing to talk about is, why were you the one that they chose to recruit? Because we never got, at least as far as I could tell, we never really got a great explanation for why they decided to recruit you specifically.
My thoughts on what happened and what I was told was they were told they were able to recruit, and Dr. Frog said, "Ooh, shiny pepper, shiny pepper, shiny pepper."
So it was just 100% Dr. Frog's decision.
Yeah, he kind of didn't shut up about it, and then Llama and Venus just let him have it.
You know what? It worked out really nicely for Llama and Venus, didn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Alrighty then. Well, I guess that's one way to be recruited. Okay.
I personally could not believe that JK chose Dr. Frog as a traitor. I I was just like completely baffled. I was like, Dr. Frog's gonna die instantly, bro. He's gonna get sniffed out immediately. This guy can not like just he's just gonna do something. He's gonna troll and he's just gonna get voted out early.
But the thing is that you have to admit that Dr. Frog is probably, despite only being in the first couple episodes, they're probably one of the funniest people on the cast. Like, just to watch.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, I had previously, you know, I'll go ahead and say it. I was previously not the biggest fan of Dr. Frog, in terms of things I've seen them on. This was fucking funny. Like, I think I have a newfound respect for Dr. Frog now. So.
Hey,
Yeah.
even if it was just the Discord ping, like that is just so elite. Like Dr. Frog, like, oh my god.
But yeah. So, I guess with that, we go straight into... we already kind of went into episode 2, because episode 2 was about lettuce. But, yeah. We get into the second mission. And again, I'm completely lost as to what the hell's going on here. You get these boots, and you chose diamond boots. I think to split you into teams.
Yes,
and then you were just flipping lights, but I don't know why you were flipping lights, and I don't... Can you explain this challenge? Because I am so lost.
Okay, so we were split into 3 teams, and each team had like clues that would lead to these puzzles, and then I believe they also had the code to the puzzle, which then would lead to another puzzle and to another puzzle. And then there was this like wall of scarecrows, which there was money inside, and then there was also a couple shields inside, and I believe a dagger as well. And so the groups had to like work through the challenge. I didn't really help much because I didn't have the paper, and there was also like 8 people in my group. I just decided to shut up and just let everyone else cook.
Honestly, smart move.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially as a traitor, like, you really want to be smart about when you speak up. Because you want to have, like, just the right amount of attention.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there was a third team that got their paper stolen on accident. And so they couldn't do the puzzles and got there very, very late.
Because I thought for sure that was going to become a bigger deal. But it never really came up again.
I don't know. I don't even remember. I don't even think it was said who even took it. It's just, it was gone.
Huh.
And yeah, it never really came up again.
Okay.
How much prize money was added to the pot, though, Rob? How much we got?
As far as I'm aware, hang on, let me check the number. $0 US. And as far as my wallet's concerned, it's the only currency that counts. So
yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So now we start heading into the first round table. And it seemed like there were basically 2 people who were being suspicious. The first was bowling because of Discord Gate.
Yep.
And then the other one is people are already suspicious of Dr. Frog. Why?
Yeah.
Is it that did Dr. Frog do something to make him suspicious? Or were people just being annoyed by him? Like, what's going on
So, yet again, I didn't see much of Dr. Frog because I was in my call with Jervy, like I did every single round. I just went to Jervy immediately. From what I heard, Dr. Frog was just like punching people, just like repeatedly, and was just throwing, goofing off, just being Dr. Frog. And I don't think people were suspicious of him being a traitor, but more were just like annoyed with him trolling. And I know me and Jervy and everyone in Jervy's call was talking about like how to find the traitors we need to get rid of some of these people who are a bit louder and are not going to really help us find the traitors. So
and yet you keep quite a lot of people who are loud and don't know find the traitors. Well, I mean, it works out nicely for you to keep them, I guess, but like still.
Yeah. Though I don't know if y'all know this, but in season 1, Bowling Miner made it all the way to the end, and that entire season he was just very loud and was also like he was like the second most votes at like multiple round tables. Like people just hated his ass.
Interesting.
Was a traitor or faithful?
Faithful. And so with the Discord notification and with the other people just knowing Bowling Miner and just knowing that he's just not really going to help much and just kind of be a nuisance.
Yeah. Bro was kind of dead on arrival, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, especially after the Discord ping.
Okay. And then also I think it was Dr. Frog, for whatever reason that I could not understand, threw Hero under the bus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just, I don't understand why Hero was thrown under the bus, but okay.
Dr. Frog was just being Dr. Frog. It doesn't matter if Swish and Jack have perfectly cleared Bowling Miner. Dr. Frog's just he can't be the traitor. It's too obvious.
It's also funny because, like I just said, Dr. Frog throws Hero under the bus. For the entire rest of the season, no one ever once seems to think Hero's a traitor. And, like, to the point where in the finale, you know, not to get too far ahead, but it's to the point where in the finale, someone was like, imagine if Hero ended up being the traitor the whole time. Everyone just laughed at the idea of it. It's like, I'm curious, why did no one ever suspect Hero? Like, just the idea of Hero being a traitor was ridiculous? Or, like...
I personally don't know. I mean,
yeah, it makes sense, because you were a traitor.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would have been kind of suspicious if people were, like, paying attention more, like, Hero was, like, be on the receiving end, or, words. He was voting out, like, faithful after faithful after faithful every single time.
Right, but, like, that's why I'm like...
Well, to be fair, so was everybody else. Okay, so was everybody else. Come on.
By my count, this season had about 20 traitors, and then there was Bowling.
Yeah, I don't know what everyone else was thinking, but they sure were thinking something.
Alright. Now, if I'm correct, the way the voting works is everyone writes down their vote in the book at the same time. And then you just announce them one at a time. Is that right?
Yeah.
So, like, even if you're the last person to read it out, you can't change your vote based on the first.
No.
Okay.
You make your vote as, like, the title of the book, and then you sign the book, so there's no way to change it.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. So then, why was there... I'm trying to think here. You vote in the first roundtable, you voted Dr. Frog.
Yeah.
Just cause, or... Like,
Like,
did you
Dr.
consider
Frog
voting
was...
Bowling, or...
Like, I mean, I obviously kind of wanted Bowling Miner to go, but if me and Venus were DMing, like, during the round table, so, you know, we would vote together. so we could, like, stay on top of things. And I just thought, like, it would be... I didn't know if, people were going to go with Dr. Frog, because, I mean, he just threw out Hero, then said, "Oh, it's a typo, I meant Harvey." Like, I'm sorry. And Bowling Miner was literally clear, so, like, I just couldn't take the chance, and I was like, Venus, we just need to vote Dr. Frog to save our own hides. And, oh my gosh, it was so close, but then he doesn't go.
Yeah. So
the Discord ping was too strong. The Discord ping.
So, it's also worth saying, Bowling at the end after being voted out is like, I was a faithful. And I'm pretty sure it was this round where someone immediately is just like, no! It's just like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, jeez. The incompetence has begun.
Yes.
So, bye Bowling, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't even know. It's one of those things where whenever you do a game show like this, you always like to ask yourself, what did the person do wrong? What did Bowling do wrong here? Like, talk at the most worst time ever? Like
that thing turned green at the worst time. That's Bowling's game-losing move right there.
There was a quick aside. There was a Minecraft The Circle that I was a part of, where at the very beginning we all had to choose a color, and every color I ran to, someone beat me to it. I went to orange, someone beat me to it. I went to pink, someone beat me to it. Finally, I'm basically stuck with light gray. And then the one person is chosen, and they get the sole decision of who gets eliminated first. And they eliminate me because my color was light gray.
That's unfortunate.
And they're literally like, I'm eliminating this guy because they were boring enough to choose light gray as a color, and I fucking lost it. And they were like, oh, damn, sorry. I was like, no, go fuck yourself. So, like...
Valley crash out.
Dude, I wish I recorded that crash out because it was fucking legendary. But it's kind of a similar thing here where it's like, I kind of feel bad for Bowling because they really didn't do much wrong.
I think it's less of Bowling's fault and more of everyone else's fault for not being smart enough to realize that he was clear.
I don't know, but either way, we're now down to 19 people, I believe? 19 people. Yeah, because Lettuce is dead, Bowling is banished. Alright, night 2. You guys make a move, but it doesn't work. Because Spy has a shield.
Yeah.
So, first of all, why go for Spy? Any reason?
Well, we didn't want to get someone from Group 1 because, they got there first and probably had all the shields and daggers. But me and Llama were both in the same group, and Venus didn't remember anyone in their group. So we basically had to shoot someone at random. And so, I mean, I didn't really know much about Spy. He wasn't really talking much. It wouldn't really make waves if he died. So, yeah, I decided I would pitch to them like, hey, we should how about Spy? He hasn't really done much. He's very quiet. Like,
wouldn't really cause much trouble.
Yeah.
But little did you know, Spy did have a shield.
Yeah, of course. One of 3 people.
Whoops. Boy, don't you hate it when a 3 out of 16 chance bites you in the butt?
Yeah.
That being said, I'm not super familiar with the way Traitors works. Is Spy informed that they were attacked?
Oh, yes, he was. He just never told anyone.
Oh.
So I was thinking that was the case. I was like, maybe Spy is waiting on this information for, like, someone to accuse them, and then Spy can be like, well, actually, I was the one who was attacked on night 2. And, which maybe could have worked, but I don't know. But either way, Spy lives.
Yeah.
And then, and I'm guessing you're going to have things to say about this. But Dr. Frog in a confessional specifically blames you for choosing Spy, but also claims that they knew Spy had a shield but didn't want to tell you.
I'm almost 100% certain that that's just Dr. Frog goofing off in the confessional. I think if he knew, he would have told me at the what's it even called? The tower, the Traitors Tower.
The turret. Yeah.
He didn't remember. I think he was also in me and Llama's group. So, like,
Nice.
wasn't much information, and just, yeah, just Dr. Frog being Dr. Frog. Oh, but something else about the shields is, Jervy thought that he was the one that the traitors tried to attack.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah,
I missed this. How did this come about?
Because there was no murder, and there was already a recruitment, like, night 1. Jervy was like, it can't be a recruit. They had to have gotten someone with a shield. I have a shield. I've been really loud at the round table. They must be waiting to take me out.
I mean, most of that reasoning is pretty logical.
Yeah.
It's just that last little bit is just a little inaccurate.
Yeah.
You know, it does bring up a good point, though, where, like, if you're a loud person on the Traitors, and you're, like, regularly being kept in, you have to ask yourself, does that mean I'm just barking up the wrong tree? Like, because if I'm going, typically, if I'm going loud against, like, the Traitors, let's say, if I'm calling out, like, all the Traitors correctly, then they're going to want to get me to shut up as quickly as possible. I understand that might make them look suspicious, but, like, there's a little bit of logic. So, like, if you're being kept alive that long, eventually you gotta be like, are they keeping me alive because I'm saying the wrong shit? I don't know. But either way, we get into, I think, mission 3 now. And this is the one where everyone is on the wheel. And this one I actually did understand how it worked. So, I was proud of myself for figuring this out. At any point, did you consider volunteering to be on the wheel?
No, I did not want to be on the wheel whatsoever.
Just because you were like, that will attract more attention to me.
Yeah, and I don't know if you could see in the episode, but I wasn't even, like, helping out the people. I was kind of just doing parkour around because there was, like, way too many people around that one sign.
Well,
so I was just off doing something else, like, too many cooks in the kitchen.
I didn't see you doing parkour, but I did notice a distinct lack of your voice during the whole challenge. I think that's a common thing I noticed with you, is a lot of the challenges, you tend to be one of the quieter. But during, like, the actual round tables, you'll speak.
Oh, wait, no, that's something else. I forgot. I completely forgot. When JK was editing the footage, his sound corrupted for the first, like, 4.5 episodes, I believe. And I was recording my POV, not to, like, upload it, but just because. And so I sent him the audio, which he then used, but there was, like, problems with it, because I didn't know this till, like, a week ago, but he was using Clipchamp to edit, which is not a good editor.
Wait, what's this editor called?
Clipchamp. I think
Never
it's
even
free.
heard of this.
But basically in the first 4 episodes, my voice was completely cut out of every conversation except at the round tables.
See,
like,
I saw a comment that you left. I remember I was like, oh wait, because I saw you leave a comment on one of the videos. It must have been the one like right after, like the first 4 episodes. You were like, I finally could you can hear me now, or like something like that. You left a comment. I do remember seeing that.
Yeah, there's times in the first 4 episodes where everyone just stops talking and then they're like, I see. That's because I'm talking and they're listening to me.
Okay, I'm really glad you brought this up, because I thought it was just schizophrenic. I'm gonna be honest. I was so confused. That's probably a good part of why I was so confused in the first half of this game.
Mm-hmm.
No,
because I messaged. Yeah. Me and Rob are on the same page.
There were multiple times where I felt like nothing was happening, and I'm like, "What is going on?"
Who are they talking to? Is it the ghosts of the murdered people? Like, what's going on?
Is it bowling? Is bowling?
Bowling is back.
Oh boy.
I guess
that being said, I don't have a lot to talk about with the wheel, but I did love the idea that being voted the most likely to be faithful was Venus.
Yeah.
Gulp?
Thoughts on that one?
I found it absolutely hilarious, and I didn't laugh because I need to keep that hidden.
Oh my god! At that point, I probably would have been muted, laughing my ass off. You know, be like, these motherfuckers are so dumb.
It was definitely a sign of things to come.
Oh jeez. So, anything else worth talking about with the wheel challenge there, or we just keep going?
Yes, there's a couple things I wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, let's hear them.
One unimportant thing was Jason during the Ferris wheel challenge went off to do survival Minecraft. I think he got like full iron armor while doing the challenge.
Oh, sorry, you mean survival. I thought you meant he literally left the server and joined a Minecraft survivor.
Oh no. He just went off and no one noticed he was gone.
That's Loki kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, I could see me doing shit like that. Alright, fair enough. Solid, also, Jason.
The sign thing where the Diana is a traitor.
Yep.
I forgot about that. You're right.
In the roundtable before, without saying anything to anyone, Tugboat with the dagger is like, guys, I've got a feeling in my bones. It's Diana. It has to be. And then, during the challenge, Nug, as a joke, decided to just write Diana is a traitor on the side, and then everyone freaked out like, whoa, who did that? And
I love how this implicates so many people, none of whom are traitors. Oh my god. No. So
everyone was like just so confused on who did that, and Dr. Frog, of course, being Dr. Frog, was putting like, when people were on the wheel, he was putting down fake names or like names that the people weren't saying to like goof off and stuff. So this seemed like a Dr. Frog MO, even though Dr. Frog didn't do this. And
I mean, you can hardly blame people for assuming that.
Nug framed Dr. Frog for doing this, was like, nah, that was Dr. Frog, I saw him do it. He did that. He's trying to frame Diana.
I love the fact that the most successful move that the Faithful made all season is Tugboat randomly deciding that it's Diana just because they have a feeling, leading to Nug making a joke, and then blaming that joke on Frog, who's also been doing nothing but making jokes, but also by coincidence is actually a traitor. What is happening?
Even their greatest move is based on lies.
Oh my god. Shiny, I'm at the point I have to ask this. was it required or optional for everyone to get high before the season? Like, because it sounds to me like everyone was. Like, I don't know what people were smoking that day.
Nah, this is just, it's a freak of nature. It's just, it will never happen again. And it's so sad. Just the most peak cast of all time.
Oh my goodness. So we get to the next round table, and this time, there is no chance in hell that Frog is escaping.
No.
And so, for the first and only time of the season, a traitor has been.
Whoa! Spoiler! Spoiler!
By the way, it's worth saying that most people, it seemed, either believed that Frog wasn't a traitor, or that Frog was just really annoying and they wanted him out for that reason.
Yes,
I feel like the amount of people who actually thought Frog was a traitor was like maybe 3 people.
Yeah, no, everyone just voted him out because they didn't like him.
Which just makes this all the better. Like, the one traitor they got is because they were like, you know what, I just don't want to listen to Frog for the next 12 hours.
We've reached the faithful's peak.
Oh my freaking god.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me, I forgot about this, but in the first and second round tables, after Dr. Frog blamed Hero, then blamed Harvey for holding him at knife point in a room, Felix ended up voting for Harvey at the first round table because Dr. Frog called out Harvey.
So then you decide to kill a spy? What?
I don't know what I was thinking. And then in the second round table, he also voted Harvey again.
Oh my goodness. So, for the second round table, it comes down to Frog, who's not suspicious, but is definitely pissing people off, and Diana, who genuinely did nothing wrong. What is happening?
We're playing 4D chess right now.
No! People are playing Twister. Like, they're tying themselves in knots. So, I don't even know how to ask this. Was there any... Did you consider voting for anyone besides Frog this time? Or, like...
I wasn't gonna, like, write him off immediately. I was just gonna see how the, round table went. But, like, halfway through, I DM'd Venus, and I was like, he's dead. We just gotta vote him. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
So it sounds like during these roundtables, you're DMing Venus a lot. Are you not DMing Llama similarly?
I did not DM Llama for, like, a little bit. I know on the next roundtable, I DM'd Llama. But, like, the first two, it wasn't actually me who started DMing. It was Venus DMing me, like, hey, who should we vote? We should, like, keep it together. I don't know who to vote. Who should we vote?
Well, that kind of makes sense. I mean, you and Venus both were on season 1 together as well, so...
Yeah, like, we barely interacted, but...
Well, I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see it.
That's fair, yeah, though.
Alright,
I don't really interact with many of the people from season 1.
Well, Frog has been banished. Crazy enough, Frog was in fact a traitor. Wild. And then that night is the night you guys kill Diana, right?
Oh no, Death Row.
They locked the people in the basement.
Right.
Yeah.
People in the basement. Sorry, you're right.
Yes.
So you're told to lock up 4 players. One of the 4 will be killed. You end up locking up Jason, Swish, Diana, and Corbin. So I guess why those?
Okay. Yeah, so this wasn't said in the episode, and I can understand why, but basically at that Traitors Tower, Llama divulged some information to me and Venus that he was in a group chat with Jason and Jack is Trash, where Jason was talking about trying to use a glitch to look through the walls to see who was not in their rooms.
Oh,
And so
shit.
I was like, yeah, no, we need to squash this immediately. And so Jason was going to be our original target to kill. Like,
Okay,
and
that explains what we go from next, because I was wondering about this, because I think shortly after you guys choose that, your quote, I wrote down this quote you did in a confessional. Oh my god, that cheating bastard. He's throwing my name out there in the dungeon. And by process of elimination, I realized that you were talking about Jason.
Yeah.
So that's why you called him a cheating bastard. Because he's
That
trying
makes
to
sense.
cheat
Yeah.
to see who's out of their room. Oh, damn.
yeah.
See, I thought I had missed something. I was like, oh
Yeah,
okay.
that's why I wrote that down, because I was like, I'm missing something.
No. The other
You said
thing
it was
is
you, Jason, or it was who? Llama, Jason, and Jack who were in a call?
Yeah, in like a private chat.
Oh, so this wasn't even like in the realm of the game.
No.
Ooh,
I don't know if Jack even saw it, but Llama saw it, and Jason was actively trying to talk about, yo, I'm gonna look through the walls, guys. I'm gonna find the traitors.
And Llama's just like, the hell you wait.
Yes.
Okay, so Jason by far the target number one.
Yeah.
Diana, I guess, is chosen just to put more pressure on Diana.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Oh, and then why Swish and Corbin?
Well, we wanted the other three to be like sort of, like a smoke screen for killing Jason. Like, we didn't want anyone to like catch on to the idea of why are they murdering Jason. We wanted like murdering Jason to like not be in anyone's minds. And so people were already suspicious of Corbin because of like the Ferris wheel, so we chucked him in there. Diana was suspicious as heck, nice
For no
cover
reason.
screen.
Sign gate.
Yes.
There's so many gates this season. God damn. I mean, I guess it is a mansion.
And then Swish is very outgoing, very loud spoken. Like, a lot of the people there knew her, so we just chucked her in there as well because like it just like yet again like keep a smoke screen over the people in the dungeon.
Was it ever in consideration to have one of the traitors down there?
No.
You guys,
or at least I don't
were
remember.
Like, we're not putting any of us down.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, we didn't want any unnecessary spotlight on any of us.
Okay, that. I think there's some logic there, so I don't hate it. So down in the basement, I guess, and please correct me if I'm wrong, because trying to piece this together is not easy. But it sounded to me like Corvin was DMing you on Discord, telling you that Jason was throwing you under the bus.
In Minecraft, yeah, he was like, yo!
Oh, he was messaging you in that makes sense.
Yeah, like, ShinyPepper, Jason's throwing out your name in the dungeon. And I forget, I think he also DM'd Venus that Jason was throwing out their name as well. And so immediately I went public with this. I was like, Jervy, bro, Jason's throwing out my name in the dungeon. Corvin just told me. What did I do, Jervy?
So I'm curious then, because if Jason is suddenly suspecting you and is accusing Venus, is there a chance that before being put in the dungeon, Jason does somehow cheat?
Okay, so it's not shown in the episode what happens in the dungeon, but because Swish was uploading their POV, in their episode, we get to see exactly what happens in the dungeon.
Okay.
And so, basically, at the start of the dungeon, Corvin throws out me and Venus's name.
Oh!
The plot thickens!
That makes some sense. Interesting.
And, later, he confirms that he was outside of his room and he went around to check the other people's rooms and then saw that me and Venus were not in our rooms. So he just cheated to find out the two traitors. But yet he still somehow didn't realize Llama wasn't in his room.
Alright, so Jason is talking about the possibility of cheating. Which is why you guys are like, we're going to take out Jason. We're putting Corvin in as a smokescreen. But then, meanwhile, Corvin actually is cheating.
Yes.
Which, worth saying, with all this cheating going on, the faithful still lose! What the fuck?
Nothing could have helped them.
So, Corvin walks around, sees the two of you are out, throws your name out there, and then somehow tells you that Jason is the one doing it, which, given the information you have, you readily believe, like, immediately.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which,
like, there was
no understandable.
Understandably, it makes sense that you would believe what Corvin is saying.
Yeah. Also, in the sorry.
And then, just to make this even crazier, Corvin then messages Jervy that they should be suspicious of you. While you were telling Jervy what Corvin told you.
Yes.
This is so messy, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know Corvin was messaging Jervy. Like, Jervy never told me any of this.
What a wild situation.
The thing is that, like, at the start, Corvin, like, didn't say how he knew. He was just like, I know that it's, Venus and Shiny. And then, like, later in episode 5 is when he finally revealed that he was outside of his room, and that's how he saw that it was the two of us.
Which, again, sucks that he was cheating. But, like, no one pays this any attention?
Well, I mean, they do. I mean, we'll get to it later. Shiny's name is out there for a while, and, like...
Oh my god.
Expertly avoids it, which is... I mean, like, we'll get there, but...
I knew this season was messy, but during this conversation, I'm only now learning just how messy it actually was.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it gets even worse.
Way worse than this is way worse than I thought, which is...
No. In the dungeon... Diana brings up Ham's name. Diana, for some reason, thinks Ham is a traitor. And then Jason brings up the fact of, like, yo, Llama's been acting a little bit different lately. I don't know. He's just acting weird. I think he might be a traitor, too. So, in this dungeon, they have clocked all 3 traitors. And yet, they all decide to go after one person together, and they decide to go after Ham.
Yes. That makes sense.
Of course. It's the most logical decision, obviously.
Yeah. I don't know.
Alright.
But, I believe Corvin's plan with, DMing me and Jervy and stuff, if what I remember what he told me outside of the season, because I had talked to him a little bit out of the season, and I, like, haven't heard from him since, but, apparently he was trying to, like, do a 4D chess move, and he was telling me that, Jason was throwing out my name out, so that me, as a traitor, would murder Jason, and then he would have evidence that me and Venus were actually traitors. Because he wasn't planning for us to go public with the information. But us going public with the information just completely took the plan out of his hands.
I guess in I guess what Corvin did is like, and it's kind of a fucked up analogy, I guess, but it's almost like the equivalent of if the police find this damning evidence of who the killer is, but this evidence was obtained illegally and they know it would never hold up in court. So now they know who the killer is, but now they gotta, like, set up a situation where they can obtain legal evidence that they can.
This is a great analogy. This is a great analogy.
What it feels like.
That's
Like,
exactly what Corbin did.
Basically knows that you guys are the traitors, but is like, well, if I say that I cheated, that's gonna ruin the whole season. So now I have to manufacture this weird situation perfectly so that I get the damning evidence that I need to justify me accusing Shiny.
Yes.
We've got Cheatgate, alright? We've got everything.
Fucking hell. You know what's better than Cheatgate though, Brett? Wedding Gate.
Oh my gosh.
So I forget exactly what it was, but there was something that you and the other traitors had to do with the bells or something, right?
Yes. So the challenge was one of the traitors had to hit the bell and then 30 seconds later hit the bell again. We had to do that once, and then that would stop the faithfuls from being able to ask a traitor's question.
And did you do that?
Yes. I did.
I don't think we ever heard the bells go off.
I did it multiple times. Like, I think most of the times I was doing it is when JK was like explaining the challenge and like everyone was sitting there listening and I was ringing the bell. But I did it multiple times because I didn't know if I like went too quick, too long. So I just did it multiple times just to be sure, and no one ever noticed anything. And oh my god,
I love the idea that by like the 12th time, someone's just like, "Holy shit, Shiny, shut up with the bells." No, because it was funny, because I noticed during the challenge that you kept being near the bells. I don't know if we ever have actually heard them go off, though. That's why I was like, what's going on here?
I think by the time the challenge actually started, I had stopped. That challenge, I don't think I can explain what we were actually supposed to do. It was too difficult. I remember I literally left to go to the bathroom during the challenge, and you can just see me standing there
awesome.
in just the chairs. And then I come back like right as they're like trying to put people in places. Then I hear, "Oh, someone needs to be here." Oh, okay, I'll stand there.
I think I understood the challenge, but also not really. Also, who cares how you guys do? What's the point of doing well in these challenges?
The money!
What
the
money?
The money!
Oh my god. I can tell you right now, if I ever run a Minecraft Traitors, I'm going to have to do one of two things. Either actual money is being involved, or I'm like completely reworking how the challenges work. Like, because right now, as it stands, there is very little purpose to actually trying in these challenges. like, correct me if I'm wrong, what's the point?
It's to get the money and to also not look more stupid.
I hate to break it to you, but on this season, that's pretty hard to do. Anyways, we get to the next round table. Jason's throwing you and Venus under the bus, which seems random, but now I'm understanding kind of where this is coming from. Corbin is also throwing you guys under the bus. Jason and Corbin are blaming each other on saying who said who out in the dungeon, basically.
Yes.
Presumably, you voted Jason here because, as far as you were aware, Jason was threatening to cheat and might have actually cheated, whereas Corvin, you don't think does. You didn't know did it.
So if I remember back to my thought process during that incredible round table, I had heard from both Jason, because I confronted Jason. I was like, Jason, why'd you throw my name out? And Jason was like, I didn't throw your name out. Like, what? No. And so I knew that it was just like one of them was lying. But the thing was, with this other, since I knew Jason was cheating, I was already like, you know what? So I, get in my call with Jervy again, and during the round table, I'm like telling the traders in like DMs or in like Minecraft message, like, guys, this is our chance to get out Jason without having to murder him and make us look more suspicious like that. This is the perfect time.
And of course, you're in a really shitty position where it's like, you have reason to believe that Jason cheated, but what are you going to do? Go around to the other people and be like, hey guys, we need to vote out Jason. Jason might have cheated and seen who the traitors were. While Jason's actively calling you a traitor, they're going to be like, so you're a traitor?
No, the thing was, Jason wasn't even calling me a traitor. Jason wasn't doing any of that. He didn't throw out anyone's names.
Right, but from your perspective, he was. Like, you thought he was the one calling people out.
Yeah. I just went to Jervy, and his call is usually the call with the most people in it, and I was like, guys, please, I don't know why they're throwing out my name. Please do not vote me out just because people randomly think it's me or they have a feeling, and they were like, don't worry, ShinyPepper, we got your back.
God. So, like, either way, Jason gets voted out.
Yep.
And now we get to the point where you guys have to choose someone to kill. And it has to be either Corvin, Diana, or who's the other one?
Swish.
Swish. Why kill Diana?
Well, in the challenge, we were all supposed to vote someone to save.
Oh yeah.
The dungeon, and I know at one point they were going to try to save Jason, and I was like, hell no, we are not saving Jason. And I was like, yeah, let's save Corvin. And thankfully, everyone else decided, or at least the majority decided to save Corvin.
Okay, so Corvin is saved.
Yeah.
So your really only options are Diana and Swish.
Yep.
Yes. My thought process in the Traitors Tower was just people thought Diana was suspicious just because random people said Diana was suspicious. I thought for sure people would clear Diana in like the next couple of rounds, and then like we would have to murder Diana at that point. And
I'm gonna be honest, I think Diana would have been banished. Knowing this cast.
Well, at this point, I didn't realize how.
You didn't realize how dumb people were gonna be.
You didn't know about the top tier players you were playing with yet. All right.
Yeah, and
oh my god!
Before we went to the night phase, everyone basically said their goodbyes to Swish because they thought there was no way Swish was surviving this, and I was like, huh. We should just kill Diana here, and it makes Swish look so suspicious. And there's actual like evidence against her because like Diana's evidence is just like he said, she said, but like this would be like really suspicious and like be able to put like a focus on her.
All right, I get the logic there now. Okay, that makes sense.
Also, there was some things I wanted to talk about the last round table.
Oh yeah, go for it. Sorry.
Yeah, so as you all saw, or as you two saw, Diana backed up Jason and then Swish backed up Corvin.
Yeah.
In Swish's perspective, Corvin literally DM'd Swish, yo, back me up, please. And Swish, even though that Corvin is lying, Swish backs up Corvin's claim. Just
cause?
Just cause apparently like her, Corbin, and Jack were in a alliance that season because the three of them were the traitors last season. So
Sure, why not?
They were in a season 1 traitors alliance, which I don't think that really ever helped them out. But yeah, no. Switch just immediately, without question, just backed up Corbin even though he was lying. And then Corbin, Swish, and Diana still all voted for him. Like they were all throwing shade at each other, that they all still voted him.
I don't understand it, you know?
Yeah, it just made no sense. Also, Jason in the dungeon broke out and went to go play survival Minecraft again.
Oh.
Jason broke out of the dungeon.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. I love the idea that we have this issue of people cheating, and then Jason's just like, nah, I'm bringing out not to cheat, just to play survival. Imagine if Jason beat the Ender Dragon.
That'd be sus, alright? Only a traitor could get that far into the game.
Oh my goodness. I just love the idea that everyone's playing, they're thinking Jason's in the basement, and all of a sudden Jason gets like an advancement, like we need to go deeper. People are just like, excuse me? Alright. What's the next mission? I don't even remember what the next mission is.
Oh wait, so we're into episode 5 now?
I think that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if the two of you picked this up, but at the start of episode 5, I want to see if the two of you could notice this, but like in episode 5, there's something a little bit odd about the breakfast ceremony.
Oh?
Oh. I'll be honest, I didn't pay a lot of attention to breakfast ceremony.
This is like my favorite part of the entire season, like my favorite just knowledge about the season.
Is this where you throw down the hood?
No.
Alright, then what happens? Because no, I missed whatever this was.
Hang on. I need to like take a screenshot.
Oh, that's crazy. Hang on, this is what, episode 5?
Yes. Of
Alright,
season 2.
I'm gonna try to pull up episode 5 super quick.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, nobody noticed this the first time we were watching it either. And then like JK pointed it out to us because JK hosts watch parties with the cast of each season.
Mm-hmm.
And he pointed it out to us, and oh my gosh.
So, the breakfast ceremony during episode 5.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to watch really quick. There's a line of food. Is this something that I need to like hear audio wise?
No. It's something completely visual. Hang on.
I mean,
is there like a place I can like? Hang on.
You can just DM it to us.
Yeah.
Right,
do I have Brett in my DMs?
Okay. You can send me this DM. I don't know what I'm supposed to see though. I'm gonna be honest.
Could you also send it to Brett?
Yeah, hang on. I'll send this to Brett real quick. I don't know what we're looking at here, Brett.
Okay.
God damn, I'm gonna have to try to figure out a way to put this screenshot now in the episode. Making me do actual editing work? How dare you?
But look in between Mr. Giddy and Hamish.
I'm gonna be honest. Which skin is Hamish? I don't even know.
Like, okay, in between Mr. Giddy and Jervy.
Dude, I don't know any of this skins.
Is this just a cloak? Who has the cloak on? Somebody has the cloak on their head, no? Or am I tripping?
Yes!
Wait,
So somebody's just wearing a cloak.
God.
No
Wait, who is that? Wait, that's lava.
one, no. Is this canon?
wearing-
Is
Wait,
this
that's
happening?
just straight up lava. Wait, no, you are not. Are you seriously telling me that lava walked up to the breakfast table wearing the traitor stuff and no one batted an eye?
Nobody noticed. He was running around with the trader's cloak on for 5 minutes before he realized he had it on and took it off.
Okay, maybe part of me could excuse it if there wasn't a whole story arc of somebody else getting sus because they had a traitor cloak just in their inventory.
Oh my god! I'm watching the episode now, and Yup, he's just running around wearing the traitor cloak. What the fuck?
And the thing was, the Faithfuls they have no reason they shouldn't have noticed, because when Dr. Frog got booted, he put on the full traitor's cloak, so they knew what it looked like.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so glad that you brought this up, because...
Did you notice it when it was happening, or just nobody at all noticed it?
I forget whether I did or not. I have a vague memory of, I think, DMing Llama to take off the trader's cloak, but also it's not in the episode, but Venus also showed up to breakfast with the cloak on, but realized almost immediately and took it off.
Oh my god!
Llama was running around for a solid 5 minutes without realizing he had it on, and then he goes into the middle of the room to take it off.
Of course.
Wait! Is him taking it off as part of the episode?
He's standing in the middle of the room, right after he took it off, so... it doesn't show him actually taking it off, but it shows him just standing there and then quickly moving away.
I don't even know what to say. What? I want to make this perfectly clear, okay? Mistakes happen, and I could totally see me making a mistake similar.
No.
The thing I'm laughing about is not the fact that Llama made a mistake. I'm laughing at the fact that there's over 10 faithfuls still in the game. And not a single one of them noticed.
Oh wait. The thing is that one of them did notice.
What?
A little bit ago, I was rewatching the scene again, and Felix is actively watching Llama running around the room. He just doesn't say anything!
Oh my
of
god.
Course. Because why would you? Why would that be important?
Oh my fucking god. What is happening? How high were you people?
I sure wonder where the traitors are.
Fucking Christ. This seems like a fever dream. Brett, I don't know what you're doing, but we can hear the controller.
What happened?
I don't know, it sounds like you're messing with the controller or something.
Oh. Okay, let me see.
This is a heads up.
Yeah.
But, that is fucking wild.
Yeah, no, one of my friends, who actively loves this season too, Fireboy, made a comparison to Llama, being like Drax from the MCU. If I move only so slowly, then I can become completely invisible to the naked eye.
Ah, yes. Oh my fucking god. That's... I don't even know what to say. Alright,
Llama was not locked in this entire season.
So, I guess we get to the next mission?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't even write down what this mission was, so I don't remember what this one was.
It was the spot the differences.
Oh, the spot the differences. So you guys had to like try to get people to guess like wither skulls, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, an okay challenge. I don't think people did not do great on it, but
No.
you know, not the worst challenge you guys did. We'll get to that one later.
Oh wait, something else. I
Yeah.
realized. In episode 4, Tugboat had to go for some reason, and then during the challenge in episode 5, he comes back, and just nobody cares.
Nice. So wait, so Tugboat wasn't even there for the round table?
No, he was missing from a round table.
What is happening?
Nobody noticed he was gone.
Okay. Sure. I will say this next round table is the one where I officially lost my shit. Believe it or not. Hadn't done so yet in my first watch. I've already lost my shit here.
Yeah.
But like, Corvin gets voted out. And Corvin, the circumstances here are just so perfect for you, Shine. Like, did you pay Corvin to do what he did?
No, like, me and Corbin had this big argument, and then, like, right as we're about to vote, he's just like, guys, I can't make it to the second session. And then he goes on his whole speech, and then at the end, I asked him about this later, and I think he said he felt bad about what he did, so he tried to say that he lied about everything to like make up
about
for
the
it.
cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, because essentially what happens here is Corbin's voted out because of what the traitors did. It's not revealed if Corbin's a faithful or a traitor. We know he's a faithful, but it's left ambiguous. So Corvin takes advantage of it being ambiguous, and before going, quote unquote, admits to being a traitor and that he lied about everything he said about Shiny and presumably what he said about Venus.
He doesn't really say that he was a traitor, but he said that he lied about everything, just like right before he goes out. And I also really wanted to know that like the votes were not read. I don't know who votes who in that round table. For all I know,
Right,
I could
why
have
were
gone.
the votes
Yeah.
not read?
Yeah, like bro just kind of like gets up and is like out.
Corbin
Yeah.
I guess Corbin just he couldn't make it to the second session and didn't want me to get voted out because I could make the second session. So he just like decided to walk, I guess, like right then and there.
I mean, bro cheated for sure. So it's great that they tried to course correct, you know. But I mean, this isn't the last of that the stink you have on you from Corbin's, you know,
No.
sus that gets put on you, I guess. But it is very, very nice, I guess, that Corbin like tried to like take it back, even though like I mean the cheating was kind of messed up, but like at least at the very least, like bro didn't take you down with him, or at least like tried to make sure you didn't go down with him.
Yeah.
I guess at the very least.
Yeah.
Just so weird. By the way, worth also mentioning because this had not I forget exactly when this happened. But I know it's like kind of around now-ish. When does the poison come up? Have we passed the poison?
So when me and Corbin were fighting, just randomly JK DMs the traitors like, hey, you're gonna have to do a murder in plain sight, and you need to get the poison. It's in the kitchen. And so while I'm distracting everyone by arguing with Corbin, Venus and Lava just leave. No one notices that they leave, and they find the poison. But we don't.
Yeah, it seemed like they got the poison really easily. Like,
yeah, we were supposed to. One of us was supposed to hold out the potion and then state a certain like mantra, and then like in public, and then that would murder someone. But then, like, I don't remember what happened, but like after the first session, JK was just like, "Yeah, no, I'll just edit it in. Y'all just do a normal murder."
oh, weird.
So yeah,
I was gonna say, because we never really saw them say the person who was killed.
yeah, it was just a normal murder.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes some sense.
Just a slightly delayed murder because they still were buried like halfway through the episode, I guess. That's the one where Jack is killed, right?
Yeah.
So why was Jack the one chosen at this point?
We didn't really know if he was in the call with in the the group chat with Llama and Jason, but if Jason was able to, like, you know, if like anything Jason said was able to be used against us, I didn't want to take the chance that Jack knew something. So that was just a unfortunate thing for Jack, but I just needed to tie up all the loose ends.
Mm-hmm.
No, that makes sense. It's kind of a weird situation, but that does make sense. Okay. Alrighty then. So, I think this is the point where this dropped hood comes up.
Yes.
Dropped hood gate. Bang.
And like, I remember when I first saw this a couple days ago, I was like, okay, dropping the hood can make people be suspicious. But the way you described it, you dropped it multiple episodes early.
Oh, yeah. During episode 4, I believe it was, I just dropped my hood in the hallway while no one was around. And then I went back a little later in the episode and I saw that it was picked up. And then in the next session, I'd like completely forgotten about it. But apparently Nug had picked it up and then chucked it down into Swish's inventory. And then, of course, I saw, like, Swish pick up the Traitors, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is my chance. This is my chance. And I was like, Swish, what's that? And then, like, everyone turns around to Swish, and then Swish pulls out the Traitor.
Dude, did you buy, like, scratch tickets on this day? Like, I swear to God, you were the luckiest motherfucker during this season. With the amount of shit that goes perfectly well for you. Like, I don't get
it. The stars aligned, I guess.
But, boy, howdy. That was convenient for you.
Yeah, no, Nug drops the hood into Swish's inventory, then goes on a crusade to try to get Swish out. For no reason. Nug framing part 2.
I was gonna say, this ends up resulting in Swish being voted out, right?
Yes!
Yeah. Cause
so, like,
yeah. Like, for a little bit, you think, because I feel like the last round table, it was like, it kind of seemed like people were like, oh, we're going to take a stand, and like, even if Shiny might be a traitor, like, it's kind of messed up, like, what was going down with Corbin or whatever. So, like, you think there might be some sus on you going into the next thing, but no, I mean, swish, well, you know?
Yeah, I don't get it. And, like I said, I had a lot more things I want to talk about in the first half than the second half, so I'm going to start going a little quicker. But if there's things you need to talk about, by all means, let me know, because the amount of gold in this season that I'm learning about is
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch. I think it was Swish's had the dungeon POV. I'm gonna have to check that out for sure. That seems like some great behind the scenes footage to take a peek at.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to get the Discord notification from her point of view as well.
Ooh, yes.
That's awesome. So, after Swish is taken out here, this is when you guys do the fake murder. Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, I remember when I heard about this, I paused and I said, what would I do? And I think my line of thinking was the exact same as what your line of thinking, which is, whoever I fake murder, regardless of who I fake murder, it should not be a traitor, because whoever's chosen to be fake killed is going to be considered suspicious in the long run of things. And that's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming that's part of the reason why none of the traitors were considered. Was there any specific reason why it was... Because it was Ham, right?
Yeah.
So any particular reason why Ham specifically? Or...
This was at the start of Ham's quest to get out Jervy arc. This is when it started. But Ham was the only person that didn't vote Swish at that table.
Okay.
And decided to vote Jervy. Because they thought it was so suspicious how Jervy was leading all the round tables.
Yeah,
and was batting an eye. And so I saw the moment, because I was assuming that, people would, catch on to like, hey, someone's controlling the round table. And I wanted to pin all the blame on Jervy. And so I was like, yeah, let's fake murder Ham to put more suspicion on Jervy.
And the thing is that, like, a decent, faithful player would be like, well, if Jervy was a traitor, the last thing they would do is fake kill Ham. Because Ham's the only person that voted Jervy, and therefore, logically, if Jervy was the traitor and Jervy did this, all that's going to do is make more suspicion on Jervy.
Yeah.
And yet, everyone just skips over that and is just like, nah, Jervy, it's got to be Jervy. What the fuck?
I mean, this plan works out perfect, because this comes back later. Like, this is a big topic. It's like a big topic in a later game for some reason, this whole thing.
Like, Shiny, I'm going to be honest with you. I think the plan here is kind of stupid, I'm going to be honest. But it fucking works, and that pisses me off. It should not work. But it does. I don't know if this is just at this point you realized that the faithful were kind of dumb or what, but like, I'm over here trying to play chess. You're over here realizing you don't need to play chess. You can just play checkers on these clouds. Like, why go through the extra effort? Like, this is wild. And then on top of that, you go over to Jervy and you're like, hey, Jervy, I think Galaxy might be a little suspicious.
Oh, it's this round. Oh, no. This was like I'm not going to say dumbest move, because it works perfectly, but it's like, yeah, the like 4 however many people who went to get shields, they're sus. And it just like works so good. It's so crazy.
I need to confess something. Confessionals for the season were done after the season.
Okay.
So, that's why they're all a little weird and all in a past tense.
Mm-hmm.
So I remembered from that day, like, being the one to go up to Jervy and put out Galaxy Wolf's name. But in actuality, Jervy was the one that brought up Galaxy Wolf's name, and I kind of just nodded my head like, you could be right, Jervy. So it wasn't actually fully my move.
Jervy's plan. Okay.
It was Jervy's own delusion.
See, you still do kind of come up with the thing of like, we gotta look at the people who went for the shields, though. It seems like even if you, I don't know, you push that out there a lot, and like people low key eat that up a little bit. Like, oh, Galaxy, you got a shield?
Which it's worth
Interesting.
mentioning again. Who the fuck cares? Everyone should be getting a shield.
But the money.
What money?
You are sus because you are not going for the imaginary money.
Oh my
and they believe they go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's starting around this conversation where I start being a little anti-Nug. Because, like, for the first half of the season, I actually had no issue with Nug, and I thought Nug was playing a decent game. But, like, I don't know, starting around here, I was like, Nug, what are you going on about? Like, what is going on?
No, Nug started getting on everyone's nerves in session 2, and it's just, it was perfect for me.
Yeah, I mean, you and Jervy kind of like double team Galaxy at the round table, and I mean, ultimately that's enough to get Galaxy out.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if I remember correctly, I think you do still get some votes at this round table. Like it's kind of between you and Galaxy ends up getting the majority of the votes. But I know like the Traitors in the turret, your fellow Traitors are like, oh my god, Shiny sus! Like we don't want Shiny to go out though. That's like our leader, you know. Like everyone's kind of scared that you have so much sus on you, but. Yeah, surely this sus keeps going though, right? Like it's not gonna fade away eventually.
I feel like consistently throughout the season, Shiny is always like the second most suspicious person, but every single episode someone keeps leapfrogging over you and being taken out. And it's like, what the fuck, guys? Take out Shiny! Take out... Look, I don't want to be that person, but I'm fairly certain if I was a faithful, your ass would have been gone by episode 5.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Like,
my goose was cooked in any other cast.
I will say, Llama fucking played as a traitor incredibly well. Like, I don't think anyone was ever sus of Llama.
No, besides Jason in the dungeon, no one ever suspected Llama was a traitor. And Llama was literally saying nothing, doing nothing. He didn't even contribute much in the Traitors Tower. He was just there.
I mean, he even ran around with the cloak on and just like was still good. Like that's just aura at that point. I don't know.
And even Venus managed to avoid suspicion until the final 6. So. Except for again the Corvin/Jason shenanigans.
Yeah. And the thing is, everyone forgot that Corvin mentioned Venus. They just like they all just got focused on flopped on me.
Which worked out nicely because like had they heard both of you and voted one of you out and was traitor, then the other one is like practically confirmed.
Yeah.
So it worked out a kind of well that they forgot that Venus was mentioned. So.
Yeah. Something else about that the roundtable where Galaxy Wolf went out. When I was bringing up the point about like the shield, people getting the shields being suspicious, I asked all of the people like, can y'all who got the shields come forward and reveal if you had the shields? And they all do it.
Wait.
So then
I just totally, even me watching, didn't realize this until you literally just pointed out to me. You did that so you knew who you could kill.
Yes!
Oh my fucking... Alright, even I would have fallen for that one. God damn it. Shit. Oh, that's fucking brilliant, though. Wait a minute. Oh, that's dude. You see, this is why I'm saying you were probably the most competent person on this cast. Fucking smooth. Nice.
Thank you.
No one questioned.
They all did it of their free will.
Who's all safe tonight, everybody? Just I'm got my notebook out. Let me write. Okay, you. All right. Good to know. Good to know. No, carry on though. Carry on. What's going on?
Oh, I can't help but notice. Spy, you don't have a shield? Huh. Well. Or who is it? Tugboat against
It was Tugboat.
Tugboat, you don't have a shield? I'm gonna write that down in my 2-kill.
Interesting.
I would also like to point out, at that round table between me and Galaxy Wolf, Tugboat voted Nug.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. That was,
which is just awesome. I want to see. I don't know if one exists, because I don't know how Traitors is typically handled and stuff. I want to see a voting chart this season.
There is a voting chart.
It has to be the most fucking wild voting chart. Where
do you want me to send it to you?
Yeah, if you have it handy, I gotta take a look at this, because it's like it's gonna have some of the funkiest vote counts ever. Like,
just so you know, this spreadsheet has it has a lot more, but it also has it for every single season.
That's fine. I don't care. I'm not particularly concerned about being spoiled on season 1 or 3, so. But while you look for that, I guess I do have to bring up one bad thing about you, I guess.
Ooh.
So you know, as I said at the beginning, some of these challenges, the way they were explained, it was very unclear to me. But you know what was made very clear to me? You and the other traitors need to get a coin and give it to JK. So how did you fuck that up?
I don't know. I just thought we had to bring it up to the mountain, and I mean,
what, just like everyone else was doing?
Yeah, I don't know. It wouldn't have mattered even if I did it correctly, because Llama never made it up the mountain.
I mean, I guess, but still, it's just funny. Because you go in the traitor thing, you're like, oh, you guys fucked it up, and then very quickly you're like, oh wait, no, I'm the one that fucked it up.
Yeah.
Alright. Here's where things get interesting. So, actually, before I go into that point, let me take a look at this voting chart. So, alright, let me switch over to season 2 so that things make sense. Bowling is voted out in a vote count of 10-7 to 2 to 1 to 1. Dr. Frog 14 to 4 to 1 to 1. Jason 8 to 6 to 3. Swish is 11 to 2. Galaxy is a 6 to 4 to 2. Like, and then from there on out, it's actually pretty reasonable. But like, these are weird vote counts. I mean, the 11 to 2 Swish isn't that.
Yeah.
I mean, 10-7 to 2 to 1 to 1. I don't know what a first vote usually is like for Traitors, but that seems kind of silly that 5 different names are coming up.
Yeah, wait, what were the other 2 names that came up? Oh, yeah.
Nug got a vote, and Harvey got a vote.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Swish voted Nug, and Spy voted Harvey. And then Tugboat had the daggers, and 2 votes were for Diana. What in the world? Oh yeah, sure enough, the Jason vote 8 to 6 to 3. Tugboat's vote absent.
Yeah,
Would you look at that? Wild. I don't remember absent being on the season. This is funny. What I was going to say, though, was we get to the trivia competition. And boy howdy, is this a shit show for everyone involved. 12 questions, and collectively you guys got 1 right.
Dang.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, usually with questions like that, they're usually, like, give you 3 options. Like, I've never seen a version where it's like, pick anyone, and on top of that with a 21-person cast. So, like, I actually don't really fault you all for getting so few correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were we supposed to do with who does Moldy Lettuce think is the traitor, bro?
I don't know.
My favorite character from season 2 of the Traitors, Moldy Lettuce. You should know this. Come on, he was there for so long.
Gone too soon.
But I had a question for you, guy.
All right.
Because this is the vibe I got, and I'm curious if you would agree with it. Okay? So after this trivia challenge, nobody is banished. Right?
Yeah.
I got the feeling that if there was a banishment here, you're gone.
Yeah, no, 100%. I was dead.
Okay, okay.
So, like, you really fucking... Once again, me saying you're the luckiest motherfucker this season. Like...
You know why there wasn't a banishment?
I had a theory. My theory was it had to do with the fact that Hamish was basically left out of the cast.
Yeah.
And therefore would get the season back on regular track.
Yeah, no. Since Hamish hadn't shown up and we didn't know where he was, technically Hamish was killed there. Okay. But we're not gonna let Hamish get that far into the season because they just didn't show up to session 2.
Okay.
And I just remembered another thing about the season. There were 5 people on the season who didn't give JK confessionals.
Oh.
Like, JK
who didn't give
asked
any at all?
No.
Hang on, I'm trying to think here. Who on the season I saw, like, no confessions? Alright. Do you know the 5?
Yes.
Alright, let me see how many of them I can figure out, okay? The first one I'm gonna say, just because it's someone I know, and I'm pretty sure I didn't see any confessionals from them, was Spy one of them?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Because, like, Bro kept popping up, and I was like, I haven't heard this. I don't think I've heard Spy talk.
Second one I'm gonna go with is Hamish.
Yep.
Third one I'm gonna go with is Corvin?
Yep, nope, Corvin gave no confessionals.
Oh.
Alright, hang on. I want to see if I can go 5 for 5. Alright, number 4. This is where I'm gonna get a little less confident. Giddy?
No, Giddy had confessionals.
Alright, hang on. Harvey
had confessionals.
Alright, who are the other 2 then? Because I'm not gonna guess.
Bowling Miner and Moldy Lettuce.
Oh, the early boots. Okay.
The legends.
Because I remember being like, because relatively speaking, I'm like somewhat friends with Spy. Like, we will message each other once in a while. So when I saw they were on the season, I was like, oh, I can't wait to see how Spy did. And, like, they just had such an invisible edit. I was like, what is going on? Now it makes sense. I'm surprised that Spy wouldn't send confessionals in them, because I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know. JK said that he tried to get them from everyone, and then just he gave up on those 5 because they were taking too long.
Oh well.
Or like they didn't DM him. I don't think he DM'd Bowling Miner. I think Bowling Miner hates him.
Oh, whatever. Anyways, let's get to the jailbreak challenge, because I think that's what we're up to at this point.
Yeah.
Alright. I got the feeling that a lot of you did not understand how this challenge was supposed to work.
Not really.
Because, obviously I only see what the edit shows. And the edit shows 2 giant piles of crates, and most of everyone ignoring the second pile for a long time.
Yeah, no.
And
We didn't know
instead, a
that
bunch of
second
people
pile was
trying to
there.
parkour up to the shulker box. So.
Yeah,
But
I don't know what that shulker box was about. Like, JK never explained that. I think it might have been a shield. I'm not for certain.
So, I think if I understood what I think happened was the people in the watchtower, part of the clues they had involved getting information from books that were around the area. And that up there was one of the books, I think. So, like, let's say that was book 4, and there were, like, 4 numbers in it. Then in the watchtower, they're like, oh, in book 4, whatever the 3rd number is, unlock that one. I think is how that was supposed to go. Regardless, the only thing I really care about is you guys, as traders, needed to get cell number 37 open. And we saw that it was opened. Who opened it?
Me.
Oh, well, nice job.
Basically, whenever there was a Traitors challenge, I just volunteered to do it. Because, you know, like, at the start, I was just like, fine, I'll do it. I think I can be sneaky. And then the rest of the time, it was because, like, I had the heat on me. If someone was going to take the fall for this, it might as well be me.
Yeah.
That's funny, because I kept thinking the opposite, where you people would have a closer eye on you, so it'd make it a little easier for the 2 of them to get away with stuff. Like, kind of like how they got the poison. You know what I mean? But either way, this is like where the Jervy/Nug drama really reaches a boiling point. Which, it's worth saying. I feel like Nug kinda has a point, right? Like, I'm not gonna say Nug is 100% in the right here, but I feel like he's not 100% in the wrong either.
No.
Because if I'm understanding what his argument was that you and Jervy have the most suspicion on you, and therefore the people who are less suspicious should talk. But it sounded to me like Jervy kept being like, no, Nug. What it is the loud people, which is me, Shiny, and you, should all quiet down. And Nug's argument was, well, I'm not suspicious. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, no one was really suspicious of Nug, were they?
I forget what happened exactly, but I know I was trying to, like, throw suspicion onto Nug by just, like, his actions. But I don't know if, like, people... I know Jervy was kind of just voting him out because he was annoyed with him.
Yeah, that's the thing, is... I was like, we're at Final 8 in a 21-person season. We're voting someone out just because they're suddenly being annoying.
Yeah, I have in my notes.
Are you kidding me?
People turn against Nug because bro is loud.
I also love the fact that you literally had to write down, I didn't realize we have a squeaker in our midst. And I was like, really? I realized that way sooner than you did. How did you get this far in and not realize? I'm very confused. Also, I guess, hang on. So, I think I'm doing things a little out of order here. Hang on a second. Because this is actually when... Wait, sorry. Wait, now I'm getting really confused about the order.
I think we skipped Giddy getting murdered. We jumped ahead a little bit.
Is that what we did? Okay.
Yeah, because there's Giddy getting murdered and then Jervy getting the advantage too. We skipped over.
Oh, and Felix getting murdered because, like, that round where there was no
yes,
he also got some murder.
Yes. Okay, so there's a couple things.
Spy gets murdered. Totally made sense. Honestly, I was wondering why you guys didn't do it a little earlier, but whatever.
We tried to kill him before, so we just killed him again.
Right, but, like, I don't know, I would have just done it the immediate next round. Fuck it. But, And then who was the other? And then what was it? Jervy got an advantage? What?
Oh, yeah, no,
yeah, it was during the challenge. It was like the
yeah, no, with the cage challenge, there was oh, that's right, because we did the Traitors challenge, there was no round table and it was just a murder. So then we murdered.
Right.
At this point, we were like, we can't get rid of Ham because like Venus was kind of getting close to Ham, kind of like. This is at the point where I was like, Venus, you need to start branching out. Like, you need to like
Venus,
start
I need you to do things.
Please.
Yeah. I told Venus and Llama at one point in the season, I forget when, to start talking at the round tables so that they would be less quiet and that would be less weird because we were killing off the quiet people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And people were starting to pick up on that, especially with Venus, where they were like, of all the quiet people are being killed, why is Venus still here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No mention of Llama still being here, but Venus, that's
Llama
very
is the most invisible, successful run of a season of anything I've ever seen.
I think this happened later. I'm trying to think. I don't remember whose confessional was. Someone's like, I thought Llama was a prod member because I like haven't talked to him the whole time.
Yeah, I heard that and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Also, worth saying, we get to this final 8 round table, right? And this is after, like, Jervy and Nug have been arguing about we need to shut up and let the other 5 talk. The JK is like, alright guys, this is the final 8 round table. I will let you now talk. And it is fucking silent for a good 7 seconds. And I'm just like, wow, good chat, God. And it's like the 3 people who do most of the talking were put on timeout, yourself included, and the other 5 are like just uncomfortable, like, oh, we actually have to talk now and play the game.
Darn it.
It was
our brains aren't talking. What do we do now? It was
so weird. It's like by the end of the game, everyone is either the most social person on the cast or the most antisocial person on the cast. Like, all the people who would do a reasonable amount of talking were taken out early. It was just so weird. But, yeah. Nug gets taken out of Final 8 here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and to go back on the challenge, I forget what happens in the challenge. I go AFK for like 30 minutes in the challenge, and then I just come back at the very end. But
wait,
was
for
like
30 minutes?
I don't know if it was 30 minutes. I was gone for a long time. Like, you can literally see the entire cast working on the puzzle together, and then me just off on the sidelines, not doing anything.
Nice.
And then it was like a random draw of someone gets the Sword of Legends, which is just basically like a block of it.
Yeah. I like skimmed through this part, and I was like, wait, Sword of Legends? This has to be something like great. And it was just like a block of it. I was like, oh, okay.
Dude, when they said the Sword of Legends, you know what I seriously thought it was going to be?
What?
I thought it was going to be, first of all, it's hidden who gets it, I thought. And secondly, whoever gets the Sword of Legend, regardless of if they are a traitor or a faithful, they get to kill someone that night.
Ooh.
Because, like, that would be an interesting twist, where it's like, you know what, I'm pretty confident this person's a traitor. I'm taking the shot.
I mean, with a name like the Sword of Legends, I mean,
But no,
I understand.
It's just a block of vote, and doesn't really do much.
Yeah, well, Nug's vote gets blocked, I believe.
Yeah.
Not that it mattered. Goodbye, Nug.
Yeah. It's unfortunate because Nug was actively targeting Venus, who was finally on the right track.
Yeah. Got there eventually, but got a little too smart, and that the Traitor Castle. They didn't like smart people. You know, like once somebody got a little too smart, they got to get sent up the airlock.
And then just after Nug gets banished is when Harvey gets killed.
The final murder. The final murder.
Yep.
The final murder.
Something to know about Harvey. He barely talked in the season, and in his confessionals, he's like talking so much smack on the other players. He has done absolutely nothing the entire season.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I remember getting to the point where Harvey was killed, and I remember thinking to myself, who the fuck is Harvey? I was like, I feel like I don't know who Harvey is.
He really didn't do anything. And the thing is funny is right at the Nug roundtable, like he talks in his confessional about how he thinks it's Venus. Like he says he thinks it's Venus for like a couple of episodes, but just doesn't say anything. And then he's like, "This is the roundtable. I have to make my move," and then says absolutely nothing at the roundtable. So I think this was just Harvey, like after the episode, like trying to make himself look smarter.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh yeah, true. Because you said all these confessionals are after the fact.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, bye Harvey. We're down to 6 people, 3 of which are traitors.
Interesting.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but at this point, actually, what happens in the event of a tie at the round? I don't actually know.
I have no idea. I don't know. I've never actually seen the Traitors. Like playing the Traitors, JK's the Traitors is the only like exposure I have to the Traitors.
Alright, I'm googling this super quickly. Okay. When a tie vote occurs at the round table, the remaining contestants participate in a revote. The players whose votes caused the tie are not allowed to participate in the second round. If the revote also ends in a tie, the banished player is determined by a twist of fate or chance.
What do I mean?
It sounds like it's kind of like Survivor, where it goes to rocks, but in this case, only the people who are involved in the tie draw.
Oh.
So it would have been a 50-50 who would have won out.
Right, yeah. So, like, because at Final 6, there's 3 traitors and 3 faithful. If, for whatever reason, the 3 faithful, let's say, all vote you, Shiny, and you, Llama, and Venus all vote, I don't know, just for the sake of saying a name, Hero, then you and Hero would draw a card, it sounds like. And, we'll see who wins, I guess.
Yeah.
I would like to mention, though, Final 6, there's 3 traitors left. If this was a game of Among Us, you guys would have already won. I'm just saying. Like, we got half the lobby.
I would also argue, though, that, like, if the vote ties and you're one of the other traitors, I feel like you're heavily incentivized to switch your vote. Right?
Yeah.
Because,
like, would make sense.
If you're taken out and it's revealed you're a traitor, all of a sudden people are going to be like, wow, you really didn't want that traitor to go, huh? Like,
yeah.
That could get real messy real quick.
Yeah.
But either way, that doesn't happen because, no, competence in this season? No.
Cam's been trying to get out Jervy for the last, like, 6 episodes.
Yeah, so, you know, I don't even know what else to say for the rest of this season. I'll leave it up to you what you want to say, because really, strategically, nothing really happens here. They make a move on Jervy, which, given how many faithful Jervy voted out, kind of makes sense. Mm-hmm. But also, wasn't everyone voting out all the faithful? Like, I don't understand why everyone was convinced it was Jervy and not you. Like,
Because Jervy was the one being like the vocal person about it. I was just more so just speaking into Jervy's ear in the VCs. So Jervy was always the one like spreading it around, being the most vocal, and
You were
I
the
was
puppet
kind of
master, and Jervy was the puppet.
yes. And at the final six, like Ham had been going after Jervy for a while. Jervy was now going after Ham. Hero was doing whatever I told him, or whatever. Like he was kind of just doing whatever
And
Jervy
you're
or I
just
told him to do.
cackling to yourself, like, how the fuck is this working?
Yeah, no, at this point, I was like, we just win. And so, me and the Traitors, we decided to put Jervy out of his misery.
So, Jervy ends up going at this banishment.
Yeah.
Final five, the two faithful are told, hey, don't worry, none of you are going to be killed. Instead, you get to slow burn the fact that you lost. Because at this point, at Final Five, it's impossible for the faithful to win, right?
I mean, there might have been with the dagger that...
Okay, true. The dagger, I guess, could have made something happen, but...
Yeah, but...
Unfortunately, the dagger doesn't help out, really.
I locked in.
So,
like, that challenge was actually so difficult. Like, the opening and closing of the shulker boxes so fast literally was making me lightheaded.
Yeah, you had mentioned this. First of all, I'm trying to remember. What was the challenge that this was?
We each were dropped in a random place in, like, the wilderness, and then we had a compass that would lead us to a place of shulker boxes. Then we would need to go into shulker boxes to find a little golden item, and then a compass to the next section. And then after that section, it would lead us to the helicopter, and we would have to climb up the helicopter and meet JK there.
And all these, opening these shulkers was somehow making you nauseous, or?
Yeah, I was doing it, like, super quickly. Like, my screen was constantly flashing with the opening and closing of, like, the inventory of the... Yeah, and there was so many shulkers just everywhere. Oh my gosh.
Oof. Well, you survived it. In fact, for a little bit there, it looked like no one was going to finish the challenge. And then 4 out of the 5 of you ended up doing it. I think it was everyone but Hero, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's okay. But, we then get to that final 5 banishment ceremony. And at this point, I have to wonder, why are you and the other traitors even putting up the facade? Like, couldn't you realistically just be like, you guys are fucked? Like,
I didn't want to leave anything up to chance.
Alright.
I didn't know what could possibly happen. I had never gotten to the end of the Traitors. I was just like, just gotta keep it under wraps until, like, it's time.
Actually, sorry, I just remembered something else I wanted to talk to you about, which I was very surprised about. Because, you know, I haven't been in this community long. Only about a year and a half now, which, you know, I guess is a lot longer than I give myself credit for at this point.
Oh.
But early on, when I started watching things, you were a name that I saw come up again and again, just through being on different things, being in different communities, stuff like that. I was really surprised when you had mentioned that, at least as of the time that this was filmed, that this was the first time you had made the finale of any recorded you were a part of.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, really? I was like, I felt like Shiny would have made finale on other things too. But either way, nice job.
No. Not to spoil my placements in other recorded game shows, but in all of them, I either do just okay or I do terribly. And part of it is not even, like, to my own fault. Mm-hmm. It's just the circumstances.
I hear ya. It's one of those things where I've noticed this. as a trend is like you have certain people in the community where on average they have like a certain like placement that they tend to get more often than not. And like for some people that placement could be pretty high, and for some people that placement's usually on the lower end. And like I feel like you're someone where it's like, I guess relatively speaking, usually on the lower end, unfortunately. But like this season, you fucking nailed it. Like,
Oh yeah.
which just makes how this all ends just the more tragic. Of course.
See,
but I have my own thoughts that I'll say on that when we get there.
The thing about my placements is that in unrecordeds, I usually do super well. Like,
I think there was an unrecorded me and you did together where you kicked my ass.
I think we've only been in one unrecorded, and I mean, I thought I did all right, but like I wasn't anything special.
Which unrecorded was that there?
Llamas.
I thought there was another one we were on. Maybe you were.
I don't think I was.
I'm checking my notes here because I keep some notes on things. I know I have a thing for the season I'm thinking of. If I can find it. Oh no, you weren't on this. Why did I think you were? Weird. My apologies. But anyways, you guys end up voting out Ham here. Just because Hero's easier to manipulate?
Yeah. I didn't know
Fair
what
enough.
happens at the final bonfire, and Hero was doing whatever I told him to do, so I was like, I just can't take any chances with Ham. Especially with Ham, like, going after me again. Like, I didn't want anything to happen to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, understandable. So Ham goes, and we go to the closing ceremony, where you guys are told, choose one of two fireworks. If you choose green, and everyone chooses green, the game ends. But if at least one person chooses red, then you have to banish someone right now. And Hero perfectly reasonably chooses the red one.
Yeah.
And is it Venus who chooses the other red one?
I think so.
You see,
foreshadowing.
That is the moment that you should have clued in, I think. And been like, wait, Venus, what the fuck are you doing? But either way, you guys all easily vote out Hero. Makes sense. And now you're told it's almost like a small prisoner's dilemma game. Here's what I'm gonna fucking say, okay? And I don't know if you'll agree with me or disagree with me, but it's truly my belief, Shiny, no matter what, okay? As I've said for the last 2.5 hours, the money isn't real. If you ask me, all three of you won.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care if Venus made this decision that screwed you and Llama out of this money that isn't real. It doesn't matter to me. You three won.
Yeah, I think I told Shiny before we started yapping. Like, Rob, you told me, right? Like, I remember you mentioning Shiny, like, doesn't win, or, like, gets, like, betrayed at the last second.
What Shiny said was, I lose because I'm betrayed by a traitor at the very end.
Yeah.
What I interpreted that to be was a situation where, like, instead of Hero being voted out, all of a sudden, you're voted.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. And when that didn't happen, I had fully convinced myself that I had misremembered what you said. Because I'm like, oh, the game just ends now, right? Like, y'all just, you guys won. Like, why is there still runtime left in this episode? But I guess I did remember correctly because, yeah.
All that to say is, in my eyes, Shiny, you won. You were one of 3 winners on that season, and I congratulate you.
Oh, thank you.
If you want to go by the technicalities of the rules and say that Venus is the only winner, fine. But, like, I'm sorry, that's just bullshit.
Well, Venus is gonna laugh at you with all that hypothetical money, though. So
sure, Venus can drown in this hypothetical money, but at the end of the day, I think it's safe to say Llama and Venus don't win without the effort you put into the season. And
thank you.
I think you played a phenomenal fucking game.
Yeah, did you ever get any like reasoning, like did you all talk to like each other afterwards?
Yeah,
like what's the lore there?
Yeah.
So Venus actually was like planning on just going to the end with all 3 of us and then like just splitting it with the 3 of us, but then was like, you know, it would be so funny to steal it from them and have that be like the final part of the season. And so then they decided to do that, and they felt bad afterward. But I mean, I'm still a little bit sad that technically I didn't win, but like, it's just the perfect way to end this season, I feel.
I mean, it is the perfect way to end this fucking weird season. I'll give you that.
No, I'll do you one better, Rob. I think if Llama randomly did it, I think that would have been even funnier. Like, in my personal opinion, I think...
No. Right, you're missing the funniest outcome.
All
3 of them do it, and Hero wins.
Wait, now that... You got me there. You did... That would have been...
the funniest situation, is all 3 of them do it, and Hero wins by doing absolutely nothing the entire season.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Y'all should have thought of this. This would have been great content.
No, this season was great content as always.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I wish it was edited slightly better at times.
Yeah.
Boy, I really hoped JK for season 3 learned how to audio balance.
Yeah, there's a couple things that JK has issues with editing. One thing to know about JK is that he does like almost everything for his seasons like by himself.
And I got that, and I respect that. Because, you know, I had recently filmed my first season. I'm starting the editing process, and it is brutal. And believe me, part of me is considered, you know, I could half-ass this editing and just be done with it.
Yeah.
But it's like, I want it to kind of look decent, so I guess I'll put effort in. So, like, I totally get it, and that's why, like, I'm never gonna hate on it. Because I would rather get what we got than nothing at all.
And the thing is that JK edited season 2 in, like, 2 months. All 12 episodes.
That is
that's wild. Yeah.
Like, he is a workhorse. Like, he also built, like, most of season 2 stuff in, like, 2 months as well.
Damn.
That's impressive. Like, hats off to JK for doing all this work. Because, I mean, you know, like I said, I just did my own season. I had a whole production squad. There was friggin' 10 of us on production. And even then, it felt like not enough. Like, I can't imagine doing most everything myself. Oh, God, the season.
He is a workaholic.
I mean, good on him. He did a fantastic job hosting as well, I will say. I did genuinely enjoy his hosting style.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, absolutely. Like, people should, if you're interested in Traitors, you know, season 1 and there's a season 3 that I guess just finished airing. Check them out. Yeah. Honestly, I could see me watching them over the next little bit.
Season 1 is... Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, like I said, if they do a season 4, definitely let me know. I would absolutely put an application in. Like, why not?
Yeah, I'll hit you up when applications drop.
There you go. Put me and Brett in there. We can scream at each other.
I'll have my Discord ping noise ready to go.
Oh my
God. To frame Rob. It's gonna be great. I saw it turn green, I swear.
Me and Brett, correct me if I'm wrong, Brett, we still haven't played any
No,
Minecraft games together.
never, ever,
We've been
ever.
on production for each other's stuff, but
Yeah. I've hosted the game you were in. We've been in production together.
I was on production for a game you were in.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, wait. We can't really talk about it, but we did play a game together. It was just a very short-lived thing.
True.
I don't know if we want to count that.
I was actually gonna talk to Spicy. I was gonna talk to Shiny about that after we're done.
Yeah. No, yeah. That'd be a funny thing to bring up.
Enough time has passed that I don't give a shit. I'll say things at this point.
Yeah.
I won't do it on the recording. But either way, are there any last things you want to say, Shiny? This has gone on a little longer than we expected. It's been all worth it, in my mind.
It's alright.
Yeah.
JK's still like in the infancy of editing. Like before, like the Traitors, he edits like SMP videos and had done like a couple other game shows and stuff. But like he's still like pretty new to editing, and like it's getting better with every season. And with season 4, you know, me and the other productions, we noticed like some things with the season, and with season 4, you know, we're gonna sit down and help him with editing to, you know, like work out some more of the
hell yeah.
There you go. Definitely the audio balancing, I will say.
Yes.
Lower the music, raise the voices.
Yes, that, and then also the confessional spoiling things in the episodes before they happen.
That did happen a couple times.
Did it?
People would like talk in the past tense and be like, "This is why I voted for this person." The round table just like hadn't happened yet. I was like, "Oh, okay."
I always took those. I guess I never noticed it was said in the past tense. I guess I always interpreted it as I am going to vote for this person because ... I guess I never really paid attention to it being past tense. Yeah. Any last things about the season you want to say, Shiny?
Just that it's my favorite recorded game show ever. Like, I might be a little biased because I was on it, but it's just so funny.
It's definitely one of the funniest things I've seen.
Yeah.
Just in terms of the sheer absurdity of everything. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by to talk with us about this and bring this to light, because I certainly never would have seen this otherwise, because I never even heard of this Traitors series.
No problem.
To everyone listening out there, thanks for listening. Be sure to be, if you haven't already, I guess subscribe. That's, I guess, the thing I'm obligated to say.
Leave a like. I
don't give a shit about likes. I don't, if you want to leave a comment and tell me to shut the fuck up, go for it. I don't care.
Okay.
We got other people we're going to be talking to about other Minecraft seasons of different shows, so I'm super excited to be talking with them down the line. And then, I know it's still a couple months away, but me and Brett are definitely excited for Open Era of Survivor Season 50.
Ooh, this is true. This is true.
Eventually. But until then, see you all later.
Bye.